Whenever someone hands you a VIP credential, you know things are about to get cool, but they're never about to get cooler than when you are at a Formula One track. While I was at Spa, I had the unique opportunity to go on a truck tour of the track, and Spa is one of the most iconic tracks that exists, so getting to actually drive it was incredible. On your truck tours, you actually get commentary from various experts, and both of ours were actual drivers that had driven on this track before. One of our guides actually was a rally driver, which is a really unique perspective, and getting a chance to literally feel the wind in your hair while you're driving up Eau Rouge, there is nothing like it. Honestly, there was a real feeling of history at this track. So many iconic legends of Formula One and so much Formula One history happened here, and this is actually one of the only tracks that is still on the calendar that was part of the very first season of Formula One back in 1950. And I feel like, as cheesy as it's gonna sound, you can feel that while you're driving around. After the truck tour, I got a chance to go on a pit lane tour very quickly, and then also a paddock tour. Walking the pit lane right after a session has been finished is really cool because you get a chance to actually watch the mechanics and the rest of the team work on the car itself. While they're getting everything prepared for the next session and trying to make sure that the weekend runs smoothly, you get a chance to kind of peek and definitely not bother anyone while they do their job. And then I had a chance to go on a quick paddock tour. To me, there may be no better sound in the world than the beep boop that happens when you tap into the paddock and you are admitted. And the paddock at Spa is a little bit different than the other paddocks throughout the season. Of course, because we are on the European leg of the season, we're also getting the iconic motorhomes, which were incredible to see in person. But the Spa paddock is actually on two separate levels. Because Spa is full of all of those iconic hilly areas, the paddock itself actually has to be split across two different levels. So on the top level, which is where we entered, all of the teams have these buildings where inside you actually just have the housing of a lot of their tires and the entrance to their garages. Just to the right of these buildings, if you were to walk through, you would find the actual entrance to each team's garage, and then through there, of course, you would find the pit lane. So this top level is really storage, it's not the hospitality section. And when you go down to the second level, that's where you will find the team motorhomes and the hospitality sections for all of the different teams. In between the levels, they also had some very cool memorabilia set up, including Lewis Hamilton's helmet, and then you're walking through all of those different motorhomes. The scale of this paddock feels really interesting because of the fact that it is split. And of course, this is a space where you could run into anyone. One thing I think people forget sometimes is that the paddock is a really interesting space because it is a working space and there are fans present. So it's this weird, unique balance of people that are very intensely trying to make sure this race weekend goes smoothly and fans hoping to grab a picture with someone. This was one of my very favorite details. On the Mercedes motorhome, they had this changing screen that changes with every race, I would assume. So that's what it's like inside the Spa paddock. Let me know what you think and if you have any questions about the experience.